Hello friends, what is up? Welcome back to Life from Mars. Another day, another video. Here we are. It is Marissa. Welcome back to my channel. Or if this is your first time here, welcome for the first time. I'm very happy to have you here either way for another awesome, exciting video. Today we are going to be talking about 3 mysterious stories. 3 crazy things that people caught on their home security cameras. All of these videos are pretty wild, and I ordered them in a way that it just gets more crazy and more wild as we go along, so you're in for a treat. Before I get into all that, I just want to say that if you are not already subscribed, please do hit that subscribe button and turn on post notifications. I post every single day, Monday through Saturday. The only day I don't post is Sunday, okay? So please help me validate all that time spent by subscribing to my channel. I really appreciate it. Now that being said, let's just get right into the juicy content and start talking about these crazy stories. So the first video and story that we are going to be talking about is called TV Santa Claus. So this all started on the night of August 22nd, 2018. when a mysterious person left old vintage television sets on the doorsteps of dozens of residents' homes in Gray Oaks, Virginia. These televisions, some of which were from the 80s, were quite the surprise for residents. They were very weirded out, to say the least. In fact, a lot of people were actually concerned about these television sets and didn't even trust them enough to touch them, much less bring them into their homes. Some people even compared these television sets to the infamous Trojan horse, saying you didn't really know what was gonna happen if you brought that thing into your house.
We got an old tube style TV, 13-inch.
I thought my son brought it home, but apparently not. They had way too much time on their hands if they had all these TVs and spread them out all over, all over the neighborhood.
An investigation was promptly started and all of the TVs were taken by the police. But after investigation, the police found that the TVs were pretty much harmless and that they were strange, but I mean, they were just TVs. Over a year later, they still had no suspects as for who could have delivered these TVs, and they also had no idea why. But on August 10th, 2019, almost a full year after the original TV deliveries, TV Santa Claus, as he was dubbed, striked again. This time, he left TVs on over 50 different doorsteps, and a few of them caught him on camera. This is the footage of him that was caught on a Ring doorbell camera. So as you can see from the footage, it's quite the sight to see. This guy is wearing a blue jumpsuit and he has a television set over his head. So I mean, he's going really full in with this whole TV Santa Claus thing. I gotta give him that at least. Again, people were super confused, super weirded out, and police had to confiscate all of these 50 televisions once again. And again, they came to the conclusion that it was just another harmless prank. There was nothing wrong with the TVs. There clearly was no malicious intent, and really, this guy had not broken any laws other than illegal dumping. To this day, no one knows the identity of TV Santa Claus. And in case you're wondering, he did not strike again in August 2020, so this one might just go on as a mystery. The next video that we are going to be discussing is also very strange. These homeowners caught a man acting very strangely on their home security camera, and they were very confused and creeped out. In the video, a shirtless man approaches the door. He then pretends to knock on the door several times. He even also pretends to ring the doorbell. Neighbors would later even say that they saw this guy pretending to knock and pretending to ring the doorbell. This whole time, it kind of seems like this guy is either talking to himself or talking to somebody else off camera. He keeps crossing his arms and he really seems clearly uncomfortable, which is why one can only assume he was pretending to knock, pretending to ring the doorbell. It almost seemed like somebody was putting him up to something that he did not want to do. So after pretending to knock and ring the doorbell a couple of times, he then proceeds to have a fake conversation with the homeowner, who never actually answered the door. He basically says along the lines of, "Is Matt here?" And when he gets no answer because he's not talking to anyone, he then says, okay, you know, my bad, no problem, I'm so sorry, and walks away, and that's it. After that, he starts walking towards off camera, and he starts again telling someone, no one named Matt lives here. They said no one named Matt lives here. Let me play the video so you guys can see this for yourself.
Matt right there. Okay. Sorry about that. Sorry. Sorry.
So this video went viral and is obviously super strange. I mean, was this guy just crazy? You know, was he suffering from a mental illness? Why was he shirtless? Why was he pretending to knock? Why did he pretend to have a conversation with the owner? There's so many questions that people have about this video, including, of course, the homeowners themselves. According to the research that I found, this guy was never identified either. So, I mean, that's just even weirder. The homeowners are grateful though, because a lot of people think that this guy's conscience or whatever stopped him from doing the original plan might be a good thing, because who knows what his plan was or what the other person was telling him to do and what he could have done if he hadn't pretended. Alright, so you guys know I saved the craziest and weirdest video for last. This video is absolutely crazy. I remember first seeing this video and just being like, what did I just see? This video went so viral. I mean, it got millions of views on pretty much every single social media platform after it came out. It was originally uploaded to Facebook in 2009 by a woman named Vivian Gomez. She claimed that she caught this thing on video by one of her home security cameras. But she said it was very strange because she had 2 other cameras in her home and neither of those caught the thing that this one did. She uploaded the mysterious footage with the following caption. So I woke up Sunday morning and saw this on my camera and I'm trying to figure it out. What the heck? First I saw the shadow walking from my door, then I saw this thing. Has anyone else seen this on their cameras? The other 2 cameras didn't pick it up for some reason. This footage features a completely bizarre creature, what can only be described as a small creature, walking away from her doorstep into her driveway, and it stops for a moment and appears to start dancing. Again, what can only be described as dancing. I guess you could say just moving strangely in a rhythm. And then proceeds to walk away in a very weird manner. Now, like I said, this video is just plain weird. It's very obvious that this is not just a person. If anything, a lot of people are saying that it resembles Dobby the elf from the Harry Potter series, or some sort of small UFO or other supernatural creature. So unfortunately, the video was triggered by motion sensors, and so it's actually only about a minute long. So you can't actually even see where the creature ends up going or what happens after the recording stops. And I could go on, but you really just need to see this video to understand the craziness, so let me just play it for you. Alright, so now that you've seen the video, you can probably understand why it went super viral and a lot of people were creeped out and confused, to say the least. Whatever this thing is obviously very, very strange. Like I said, some people have compared it to an elf, Some people have theorized that it's a UFO. Other people think it's just some other creature. Critics have tried to debunk the video, saying that it was just a kid with pigtails or a kid with flip-flops on their head, which seems a little weird to me just because whatever this thing is seems very, very skinny, and I don't even think that a young child would look that skinny. I mean, I would hope not, but maybe that's just me. There's just something about the proportions of this thing that just make it seem like it wasn't a child to me. Other people have also said that maybe it was a puppet or something like that, because you can see in the video, I'll replay that part for you, that at a certain point, it does appear like there's somebody in the window of the house. So, I mean, I will say that that is, I guess, slightly weird, but I really don't think that it can completely invalidate the entire video. And by the way, a lot of experts have analyzed this video and they have proven that it was not altered in any way. So the video is not fake. Whatever it is that they caught on this camera, they did not fake this video, whether they staged it or not. Obviously, another very strange thing about this is that this lady says that she didn't catch it on any of her other cameras. That definitely does seem weird to me. I don't really understand how you could catch it on one camera but not the others. I mean, if it was letting itself be seen, I don't know why only one camera would capture it. That video has left people shaking their heads since it came out, and like I said, although people have put forward possible explanations, to this day, no one really knows what that thing was. So those are the 3 strangest things people have caught on home security cameras. Let me tell you guys, I went through a lot of videos and some of them I just thought, that's not even strange. These were the only things that I caught that I felt like this was actually worth sharing with you guys, because I'm not just gonna share you some video that's like very clickbaity and clearly explainable. I wanted to show these because they're a little bit more mysterious and actually unexplainable. But I would love to hear in the comments what you all think is going on in these videos. Why do you think that the man decided to deliver TVs? Do you think that it was just like a random whim, maybe just a prank? Do you think it was only one person, or do you think it was maybe multiple people? I mean, some people think that it could be. What about that second guy asking if Matt is home? What do you think his deal is? Do you think that he was about to rob the place? Do you think that he was just under the influence of something? I mean, what do you think about that one? And of course, finally, please let me know your thoughts on that crazy little miniature thing on that tape, because I'm telling you guys, when I saw that tape, I was shook. I watched it like 10 times and I just remember being like, what the heck is going on in the world these days? But anyway, that is all for today's video. I really hope that you all enjoyed it and were thoroughly entertained. Of course, if you did like it, please do give it a big like, hit that like button. You know how to do it. I don't have to explain it to you. And of course, if you are not already subscribed, please subscribe to my channel. It really makes all the time I spend editing worth it. And it also makes me really happy. Plus, I have lots of content coming out every single week. I release 6 new videos every week, so I have tons of content coming out for you guys. If you like this video, you're gonna like my other content, so you might as well just subscribe and join my little crew. I hope everyone has a wonderful rest of your day. I'm sending you lots of love and positive energy, and I will see you on the next one. Bye!